Hi everybody, welcome very much to the channel. Before we start the match, I want to tell you that this is game number 5 and not game number 4. So with that in mind, enjoy the match. Hi everybody and welcome very much to game number 4 of the Silver League 2025 semi-finals best of 7. We have with us representing team VES, it's Msn.Dk in the color blue playing as a Zushi's Legacy. In the color red, playing as the Byzantines, it's Numudan, and we are in Dry Arabia. And if you've been watching the videos of the previous matches, you might be like, but Esso, both of these players already played with those saves. Why are they playing it again? Because I believe there was a redraft, because we're now on game number 4, it's out of a best of 7, so the players were able to redraft again for the remaining of the maps. Welcome to the stream, Not666. Hello, let's go with some great games. We are enjoying a lot. It's now 2-1, Numudan in the red, leading the series 2-1. He won the first 2 games, MSN won the previous game, and he was playing Zushi Legacy as well. It was great games, and look at the deer spawn. Bro, MSN was also very lucky with the deer spawn on the last game. Also good deer spawn for Numudan. Bro, he could do an insane wall, and then have that all guaranteed for himself, because MSN will be doing professional scouts, but then MSN with supervision could accumulate a lot of horsemen, and Zugunu and Raid there. Both of these players already won today with Zushi, and then Numudan won as Byzantines. And by the way, remember to support the tournament organizers, EGCTV, using the links in the description if you're watching on YouTube, and type in the chat if you're watching on Twitch, !Tech3 to know more about the tournament and the tournament organizers. So here I'm rooting for Msn.Dk because I want the set to go to game number 7. So I want now to be 2-2. And then I want 1 win for each side until we go to game number 7. Not 666, we have a link to the tourney, yes. Type in the chat, Tech3, T-E-C, and then the number 3. And it should be working if there is nothing wrong with my bot. Meditation Gardens coming up on the berries and on the gold a little bit. No, it's actually a good amount of wood. Now, you have to type exclamation mark or exclamation point Tech3. Yeah, there you go. And then you have to find the tab of Silver League. I think you can also type in the chat exclamation mark Silver League, and that will take you directly to the page of the Silver League. Yeah, I didn't remind that earlier, sorry about that. So both players aging up. Berries in the front for Numudan. Numudan did a great play earlier on as the Byzantines, where he got 5 cisterns very, very quickly. Now the command for Silver League didn't work. Let me check that real quickly, as both players age up to the feudal age. So yeah, if Numudan is able once again to get those 5 cisterns early in the feudal age, it will be insane.
Ασφαλώς. Ναι. 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 Υπεύω. Ναι. Έκτισα. Κινούμε.
All right. MSN is going with the feudal age men at arms, or the early palace guards here for the Zushi Legacy. That's interesting. Yeah, actually, I don't have the command activated for the Silver League. I'll do it after this set. Sorry about that. You can just type in the chat exclamation mark Tech3, and then in that page you can find information about the Silver League. Numudan, with those front berries, he needs to defend with the tower, of course. Numudan is still getting that early wheelbarrow. He did the same last game he played as the Byzantines. Those early palace cards will be hard to deal with. Villagers activate Akritoid defense, giving them more armor and more attack, +2 armor and +1 damage. So those villagers are actually respectable. You have to respect them, especially under the tower, very close to the TC. If it's only one feudal age early palace guard attacking, so it will be a tower rush. Delayed tower rush from MSN is the play. Denying gold, deer, and berries? No way. Oh no, the villager goes into the wrong place from MSN. Under the tower of Numudan. Go away, go away. No, villager goes down. That's emotional damage. That's psychological damage from MSN. The villagers get pulled. MSN not reacting. Tower might go down. It's very low HP. He's not reacting with the palace card. Okay, villagers here might go down. Numudan needs to micro carefully. 4 palace guards. One villager goes down, 1 for 1. A second villager goes down there, Numudan. Losing 2 villagers very early, that does not deny the tower. That's now emotional damage for Numudan. That's for sure. Tower goes up. Maybe repair from MSN? So it doesn't die so quickly for a villager push. Maybe he wants another tower, like here. No, he's going to repair. Okay, 3rd cistern already in play for Numudan. I guess that's his Byzantine style. And the 4th cistern is coming up right now. Nice play. He's like, okay, denying my berries around Grand Winery. I'll just go over there. It's not 60% extra oil, but with the 4th level of cistern buff, it will be pretty good. Anyway. So yes, MSN is doing damage, but Numudan is mitigating that damage. So very good play from our Byzantine player here today. Oh, I thought they were all going to stone, but they're moving to deer. Oh, he pulled the 2 deer pack. So maybe MSN doesn't go professional scouts. He could totally still do it. But Numudan already messing some archers. He can still collect those berries, actually. That tower is not in the perfect placement, perhaps. The other tower was denying any close. I mean, it could be still here. And with arrow slits or bomb, yeah, it doesn't reach the villagers. But here it will reach. I think, no, if the villagers work in this side, they can. Oh, that's an insane number, actually, of early palace guards. 8 coming through. Great run away from Numudan. Archers. They will be sniping these low HP palace guards, burning the tower. They are also taking damage from the town center. So those palace guards not having a fun time here today. Tower will go down, which is huge. Especially after the upgrade to arrow slits. And the villagers will repair. MSN should commit there. Because now the villagers will repair, so his lost units were a bit in vain. He's forcing idle time though, which is huge. Wait, Numudan has so much food. I mean, he's making archers, right? So, they cost 30 food. And his economy is buffed. Wait, do we still have professional scouts? No, it's just horsemen. He could do professional scouts later to take these 2 carcasses. That would be insane. He could actually go through here instead of going through there. Maybe like with some spear and shove the deer here, then kill them. Oh, villager! Being raided! Especially the stone villager is important because Numudan loves to spread those cisterns. And the palace guard goes down. MSN is still on 8 palace guards. Range defense will be very good. But he just can't seem to afford the blacksmith. He's not going for a village. The Shen Garden is really helping on the gold, food, and wood. How much wood per minute? 17 wood, 36 food, 25 gold. Palace Guard raid gets denied by Limit archers and longbows. MSN with 7 horsemen though. He could catch Numudan really out of position here. Only 4 Limit available. The problem is, if the longbows can kite the palace guards, it will be very hard to deal with the Limit A. But like if MSN can go up to like 15 palace guards versus like 10 Limit A and 10 longbows, I think he can do it, plus like 15 horsemen. I think it's totally doable, just needs to avoid the Limit A as much as possible. Then while the horsemen try to reach the ranged units, the Limit A will go back and the palace guard just chase them down. Tower is there though. Palace guard taking some damage, still no +1 range defense. Horsemen, they're going straight to the Limit A. Stabby stab. Velasquez taking care of Limitane. Limitane walking back. Horseman going down. Velasquez also not being able to catch up to the longbows. Numudan still on 5. No, he lost 2 longbows though. But the horsemen are fighting the spearmen directly. Oh, so many losses in the horseman department for MSN. Especially under tower. Not a good fight. Not a good fight. He thinned the spearman number of the Limitane of Numudan, but still, I think it was the best fight for MSN. He's getting an insane amount of food here, especially with survival techniques. So food is not a problem, but each horseman is 100 food. 10 horsemen is 1,000 food. That's a big investment. I like that. Olive Grove transition from Numudan to help with the oil production. He's going Castle Age. And Numudan is not. In the last 3 games, Numudan was actually the one falling behind in the age up. MSN was always the one aging up first. I think in this game it will be the other way around. And Numudan will, I think, easily find the value after that age up. This is looking bad for MSN. Unless he gets like a crazy military lead now and pushes in. Because Numudan only has like 12 units. 13 if you count the scout. Speaking of that, Numudan, what do you see? He sees the army of MSN walking forwards. There is a horseman raiding over there, which is nice. Diverting the attention of Numudan. Castle Age is only starting now. Numudan pushing back with his villas. Tower still present, level 4 of Cistern. Golden Horn Tower not being built. Oh, it's all the way over there. Welcome to the stream, welcome, welcome. This is game number 4 of the SilverLeague 2025 semi-finals. Numudan leads 2-1. MSN now trying to get damage while Numudan ages up. Let's see the vision of MSN. MSN sees... Wait, he sees the age up because of his tower, of course. Okay, he's camping the gold. Numudan cannot get the upgrades. That's a great play. He just goes there. He'll get so much gold here. He'll get upgrades. Numudan will get veterancy on the longbows and veterancy on the Limitane. Villagers going down, but it's not enough. Last game where Numudan played Byzantines, he was able to spam cataphracts at the Castle Age, but here he does not have access to food actually. Berries under tower, here under raid. The only food is the farms. Okay, I think MSN here might actually get ahead. He might get the game actually. In this situation, a Golden Horn Tower, of course, will be giving free units. But I don't think that helps. MSN didn't get pro scouts to get those deer back over there. Oh, Numudan on the food back here. MSN destroying buildings, destroying cisterns will be huge as well. I would love to see some cisterns going down to reduce the buff of the Byzantine eco. There we go, lovely. Yeah, make them thirst. Make them dry. Castle Age is here. No gold for no. Wait, he could just. No, he can't because of the tower, right? No, he could if the villagers work here. That means no upgrades for his longbows or Limitane. So that will be a tough fight for Numudan to hold in the next couple of minutes. MSN double the military lead. He's not going castle, he wants to win right here, right now. No blacksmith upgrades at all for Numudan. MSN with +1 range defense can kinda go here under the TC and face those longbows because there is no extra damage on the longbows or on the town center. Tower will be burnt. Numudan wants the gold and perhaps the deer. MSN breaking also the aqueduct. Why not? Here we go, here we go. The Zushi dive. Horseman, Palace Guards, and Zugunu after the Feudal Age longbows, Spearmen, and Limitane and archers. Villagers on the stone back there. Very, very exposed. And I think that's the 2-2. It's the tie in the series for MSN. I don't think I'm wrong. And there we go, GG! Numudan can hold the Zushi pressure, and 2 games in a row with Zushi, MSN takes the win in the best of 7. Game number 4. Out of that, we have a tie between 2 great players. Numudan was actually ahead in villager count. In economy, with Imperial officials, it was very close. Military count, of course, there was a huge lead for MSN in the end, and he denied the gold, he denied the food, that was the most important actually, and Numudan couldn't make more units or upgrade his own, and it was very tough to come back from that situation. 4k more food for MSN, he got those 2 deer packs close to each other, he shoved them together, he got the meal over there, he saved the gold on the pro scouts by just getting those 2 deer packs close to each other, it was insane. And then wood, 100 more wood for MSN, almost 1,000 more gold, 1,000 more stone for Numudan, and that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. Game number 4 was amazing. Let's go to game number 5.